Good evening, students. We will move on to the next topic of the Python. Okay, our next topic of the Python is modules. Modules in the Python. Okay, here the modules is nothing but the library functions that we can access from the more than one programs of the Python. Okay, whenever you want to create any of your functions as the library functions, and I want to reuse them in other Python programs, then I can create them as a module. Okay, for creating them as a module, we need to write all the required functions in a Python file and save the file. And we didn't write any main or any executable code in that particular module. So the module cannot be executed; it is only created. Okay. And in the another Python file, we'll write the code which we require to test the module. So that is we'll import the module and we will call the required functions in the module. Okay, like this we can import this module to the n number of files and we can execute the functions in the module. Okay, say for example, this is the module that is created. Okay, every Python file is also called as a module. Okay, the Python file is say for example spam.py. Okay, and next we will import the required module with the statement import spam a equals to spam.grok hello. That is here it calls the function of spam module grok and sends some hello message as a parameter for this function and it executes that function. Okay, otherwise say for example if I want to import the only this function only grok function from the module, I don't want to import the remaining all the functions, then you can mention the from spam import grok. That is here we imported the complete spam module and from the spam module we are importing the particular function grok. Then we can call the grok function with our required parameter. Okay, so this is to specify the particular function to be imported from the module. Okay, so next namespaces. Namespaces are similar to the another name for the packages. Okay, so here the namespaces are will be collect the multiple modules and form as a one collection. Okay, that is called as a namespace or a package. Okay, so once you are learning the modules is nothing but you are already have the idea of namespaces or packages also. Only the thing is we need to create a one folder and within that we'll place all the required modules and that folder is specified in the Python path. Then we can import that complete folder and we can import the individual modules from that particular folder also. Okay, that we can see after. Okay, so and here the each and every module is also a separate program. Okay, so that whenever you declare the variables for same names, that it cannot be considered as the same. Consider that those cannot be overlapped. Okay, so here in this spam file we have a one x variable with the 42 and x file it has another variable x with the 37. And here whenever you call the function and print the x value you will get the 42 and here you will get the 37. Okay, and global variables in the modules. Okay, say for example I have a x variable is a global variable in the spam file and the same variable is accessed in the blaf function. And whenever you are importing that particular module, okay, from spam we are importing a function is blaf. Okay, so whenever you want to check the what are the variables we have in that particular module and what are the global variables we have in the module, then you can check like this. Blaf is our function dot double underscore module double underscore. It prints the package name or module name for this particular function. And at the same time, if you print the globals, you will get all the global variables in that particular function or for particular module. Okay. So in the module, whatever the global variables are there, those all you can see in the prompt. Okay. Next. So module execution. Okay, whenever the module is imported, okay, you can call the required functions in the module, and you can access the required global variables in the module, and then you can print the functions. They can execute the functions in the module, and you can access the variables, global variables in the module. Okay, next. Okay, from the module you can import the required functions. This is using the from statement or from keyword. Okay, say for example I have a math module, and within that from that I want to import the sine and cos. Only these two functions to be imported from the module. Then you can access those two functions sine and cos in your programs. Okay, and okay, and we can give the required commentary for the our module. Okay, so if you are specifying an asterisk symbol for the modules, like from math import asterisk, that is you are importing all the functions in the particular module, all the variables and all the functions from the module. So you can also give a alias name for the module importing, like import math as M. Like math module is imported, and you are changing the name of that import as the M, so that in this program you can use the math module with the name of M. Okay, or you can specify the from statement to import the particular functions from the module. Okay, and whenever you import a particular module, it executes that complete module file, and it compiles it. Okay, whenever you call the particular function in the module, then it executes that particular function, and you'll be get the result of that module. Okay, so whenever you are using the names of the modules, okay, these should be followed the same rules as that of the variables. Okay, you cannot start the file name with a number, and you cannot use any keywords, and you cannot use any special characters, and you cannot use the repeated names for the modules. Say if there is already one file with a good.py, you cannot create another file with the same name as good.py. Okay, and it should not be keyword also. Keyword, or you cannot use the any built-in module name. Okay, say for example already the module has a math name module. Okay, you cannot create your own module with the same name math. Okay, so it makes a confusing. Okay, it may our Python maybe import the built-in module or maybe your module. Okay, it depends on the path of the module you are created. Okay, so as in the same way, whenever you are specifying the module names, okay, it should not be precise names. Okay, without having any confused names, so you can give the a full form name of the module. Okay, so or if you want to create any module as a private module, or the module to be accessible only within the particular program or particular folder, then you can mention the underscore symbol. Okay, then that module is only used within that particular folder. Okay, so or you can specify the modules in a particular folder also. All the required modules or all the related modules you can specify in a particular folder, and from that you can access your modules without getting confused with the same names for more than one files. You can create the folders, and within that you can place your required related modules. Okay, and module search path. Okay, whenever you have created a module and saved in a particular folder or in a particular drive, our system searches for your module, okay, based on the path specified within the Python software. Okay, whenever you want to check that Python search path for the module, specify the import sys. Okay, sys.path, just print the path of the system. Okay, it shows all the directories where your module path is searched. Okay, so within this you can specify your required folder path also. Okay, so that it can search for your module in that folder. Okay, so otherwise we need to create the module in the same folder. then only it can find the our module. Okay, if you want to write all the modules in a separate folder and you want to access from the other folder, then you need to add the your required folder in the path variable. Okay, then you can do like this: import sys.path.append, okay, your required path of the folder, okay, project foo and my files. Okay, this is the folder which contains all the your modules. Okay, now this folder is added into your syspath system path. Then wherever you are importing your files or modules, then you can be accessible that particular modules. Okay, there is no need of declaring the modules in the same folder. Okay, next, module cache. Okay, so module cache is nothing but the temporary space where our modules are stored. Okay, so whenever initially you are importing a module, the module will be stored in a some temporary memory space that is called as the cache memory space. Okay, once until unless you are in the same session or until unless your system is in the on, your modules are in the imported. Okay, so and you can use those modules without importing every time. Okay, so that you can reduce the time required to load the every time the module. Okay. And module reloading, that is, say for example, once you are imported the module and meanwhile the module is changed, or meanwhile the module is changed with some other code or some other functions are added to the module, then our test program is already imported the module, so it doesn't refreshes the that changes. Okay, so that you can do the reloading of the module. Okay, so from import the reload. This is the existing built-in module. Reload of spam. Spam is a our module. Okay, that I want to reload. Reload spam. Okay, so module is reloaded. Okay, now you'll get all the changes in the spam module. Okay, so otherwise you need to shut down the Python. Then again you need to start the Python. Then you'll get the modules updates. Okay, without doing that, you can reload the module so that you will get the updates within the module of the spam. Okay, next. So whenever you want to execute a main program within the Python, okay, you can write the your required main program. That is, we can specify a function, and that function can be called whenever your program is executed, whenever your Python program is executed. Okay, but this we cannot specify in the modules because module doesn't to be executed. Okay, okay, without creating any execution for the module, just we will define the functions only. Okay, but whenever you are imported the modules, there we can write the main. Okay, okay. Next we'll see how to create the packages or namespaces. Okay, here these packages are created as like folders and with the required subfolders, and we can specify the required modules within that folders. So each and every module is a Python file. So I will mention all the required Python files in that particular module. Okay, generally the packages structure is like this. Okay, here it is a main folder, spam, and within that I have a file is foo.py, and within the spam folder I have a subfolder is bar, and within that I have another Python file is grok.py. Okay, so spam within that subpackage is the bar. Okay, spam folder has one file and bar folder has another file. Okay, this is the my requirement of a package to be created. Okay, so for creating this package, so we need to do like this. So within the spam, create a one file as 2 underscores init and 2 underscores .py. This is the initialization of your our package. Okay, just add this Python file. Okay, init.py, and within the bar folder also add the init.py. Okay, then our folder is created as a package. Okay, and to use this package, I will do in the same way as the